For some reason, those have like a timer on them. It's like after.
Yeah, like there's no possible way you could be measuring the temperature of a house this long.
Well, I think it's just a built-in feature so you don't kill your battery.
Come on. Make it change color.
Tell you what, since I saw what I thought I saw, let's take this one. I'm gonna sit down here for a second. Because I saw something move right across this bed.
That's what you thought earlier, right?
That's
One
what
of
I
you-
did.
Wrote something in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Set this right up on the pillow.
Is it Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah, we need to the light.
Now we have a green light on the pillow inside. If we're too close to you, you can mess with that one and do the same thing. We're a little bit more spaced away from you. Do you feel more comfortable? You can make that turn blue or turn red. And you'll know because when it starts flickering, it'll light up the whole place.
I thought I saw it like dim slightly.
It might have.
Want to make that change color?
It's so that will flicker. Yeah, it's my eyes.
It's a good thing we all don't have telekinesis. I feel like with like the level of intent we're giving these things, change the colors ourselves.
Can you please touch one of the green lights for us? Reconfirm that you're here.
Because we can feel you, so it's not, we know you're here. Quick, turn the light before Phil comes.
Tell you what, why don't we try this? Let's take that and put it out here. And we'll stay in here. Set this up so we can see it across the floor. Give it more distance. Let's see, like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep. How come that didn't go up when you moved?
Sean's a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a concrete floor. I can set that to make it go off. Even on a concrete floor. If I turn it the right way. Can't remember which way it is. There we go. Now I've got it really sensitive. Well, it's good to get it concrete.
Alrighty, now let's try.
Can you guys see that up there?
Mm-hmm.
So the green lights have been spread apart, giving you more distance away from us. Feel free to touch them. Just let us know that you're here. I mean, we already know you're here. Just verify that you are here with us.
You just have to do it once. Seriously, do it once, we'll be happy.
Well, they already did it once.
Actually, twice.
We'll do it one more time and then we'll be happy.
3 times the charm. Let's put it this way. If you were an inmate here at one time, change the colors for us. There you go. What did it turn? Blue?
Red.
Red.
Okay. I just saw it flash. I didn't see what color. All right, thank you. Change the color if you didn't care to be here. Thank you. See how cool that is?
Yeah.
So they're looking to interact with us.
Are you Chester Gillette?
Can you turn it back to red if you're Chester? If you're not Chester, can you go blue?
Chester, we know it's you because you were messing with us earlier. You turn it red just once for us.
Well, it doesn't mean it was Chester. A lot of people here.
Yeah.
Are you Roxy?
I mean, we got pretty clear quickness on those first two questions. So if it was Chester, you would have changed it. This is the,
Oh.
I don't know what that was. It was.
That was not answering a question.
No.
Are you male?
You just messing with it, which is good. I want you to get familiarized with it. Cool.
That was okay.
Are you a man?
Slow down now, because you're not going to get any definitive.
Are you a gentleman?
No.
Are you a woman?
Just to rephrase.
Are you a...
No, wait, no. To rephrase, when we ask a question, if it's yes, make the light change. So if you understand what I'm saying, change the light, please.
You did.
Well, as I was
Okay.
talking. So if you understand, to change the light would be yes. And you understand that, change it to red, that you understand what we're saying. No.
I feel like he was like, I already answered that question.
No.
Are you male? Change the light to
Yeah,
red
make sure you say that right.
if you're male.
Gotta come up with a system. Otherwise, if they just mess with it, you don't know.
Are you female? Turn the light red if you're a female.
Well, you already asked it, wasn't it? Change it?
It blinked.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you a woman? Turn the light red.
You're a movement.
If you are a lady, can you turn the light red?
I think that's the rain outside.
Yeah, it's raining really loudly.
No, it's dripping outside.
Oh.
I think that's what we're hearing.
Are you a gentleman? Turn the light red.
We'd be a gentleman if he was in prison.
Well, Chester Gillette was a gentleman. He
Well,
wore dapper suits, he had them tailored to fit him. He was quite dapper, I believe was the term they used.
besides, it doesn't matter if we view them as a gentleman or not. It's what they view themselves as. Are you a guy?
What is that?
That's like a cardboard cutout of Chester Gillette.
Oh. Does that make you mad that he's sitting on you?
And that's not tall enough, is it, Chester? That's way too short, that's not you.
You were doing so good answering our questions. Were you a prisoner here? Turn the light red.
I think they like Sean.
Could be.
Maybe they don't want to bother with us women.
You want to ask the question, Sean? They weren't doing anything until you got here, so
Well, I got the charm.
you must. You're the ghost whisperer.
Yeah, baby. You all right over there?
Falling asleep.
Yeah, he was sitting on his feet.
So you're still here with us, yes? Change it to red for us. If you're still here with us, just change the light, let us know you're here. Wherever you are.
You know, all this talk about Chester Gillette, he wasn't the only person to ever occupy this cell. Are you another soul that maybe stayed here and is not getting any attention? Everybody wants to talk Chester, Chester, Chester. He wasn't the only person to be here.
Did you used to live in this cell?
No, because the original cell was up there. It wasn't here.
No, this was his original cell. Upstairs was Roxy.
What's that?
Hmm?
What was that noise?
I don't know, I heard a beep.
It sounded like feedback from something.
I don't think it was down here. I hear someone coming. Ooh.
Well, it just went.
This is way too cold.
We're gonna be switching out pretty soon. This is your chance.
All right, grand finale. You ready for this? This is gonna be fun. I want you to be able to change the green light on the floor and change the green light here inside on the pillow. Can you do both of those for us? One at a time, or if there's more than one person in here, split up and hit both of them for us? Change it to whatever you want. Red, green. And the crew's running.
Yeah, they're really good.
And here's the crew. So you're getting pretty decent results now. Answering questions.
There goes.
Well, no, there's
There's other sources, yeah.
Yeah, foot, that was called a foot hit. But it went cold. So it's got noisy.
Well, we should probably head downstairs. We can
You
get
have
here.
more spaces to play with other than Chester.
We just brought Chester's family here, so. Oh, that's right.
We'll report back. Me. I want you
That was
to
right.
stuff on the
Yeah,
chair.
there's stuff on this chair here.
We can head down to the first floor.
Or second.
Did you want to keep anything here? you want?
I'll take that.
I'll do this week.
Alright. Good luck.
I hope he comes for his family.
He's not gonna respond.
So I take it he's a pretty charismatic man.
And good luck with it.
Nice.
One thing we have found out though.
Well, he
it's
was
gotta
a
be
playboy, he
distance.
was a rich playboy.
So I had it up on the pillow here, but I think they felt a little closed. So maybe
How about here?
that can probably work. Because we found out putting out the light out in the hallway responded immediately to us versus having it sit on the floor here.
That was his closet.
That was his closet.
Yeah.
And this was his room.
Chester's quite a character.
Don't know. Don't know anything about it. Yeah, and earlier, when I walked in here, I saw something move inside here, so keep your eye on here too. But, yeah. Still stay out there? Come in.
I'll be going back and forth. You can sit down there.
I noticed this over here, Phil. I feel that's just too close. Can you all see the green?
Yep.
Yes.
Can see that from anywhere.
I really feel that further away the better. It's really like distance. Where's the rest of the district quarters?
Over in that chair. And then, oh, there's one downstairs. In the.
There's one in the mess hall.
Yeah, downstairs.
I changed it, I already reset that one. I did the one up in upstairs, the first floor there. And what's it called there? The structure thing.
Oh,
Gallows.
gallows.
Oh, the gallows, yeah, I did that one. And then, where's all the other ones? Oh, is it the only two that we have now? Kate had one in her
Those are
hand.
the two that I know of.
Those are the two I know of. There's
Yeah.
one in the gallows room and one down in the mess hall and the table on the far end.
Yeah, alright, I did that. That's it?
Those are the ones I'm aware of too.
Yeah, that's, I already reset. Good. I just did one at
So
55 minutes.
what does that thing do?
Ambient temperature.
It's an ambient temperature device. So basically, the best thing to do is ask for them to touch the green light.
Okay.
And if it turns red, it means it's getting hotter. If it turns blue, it means it's getting colder.
Gotcha.
And there's five of each. So if you see it turn like one blue, there's 5 LEDs on it. So if you see like 5 LEDs, it means it's 5 degrees. One degree per LED.
Oh, okay, all right,
So like if
gotcha.
you put your finger on it, it's gonna warm it up, and you'll start seeing it change. That's grabbing it right.
Good cheek list downstairs. I'll be right back.
Just have both fingers. There it
Yeah,
goes.
you go, okay.
Right?
All
So
right,
you see there's
gotcha,
one
changes
LED.
the color.
So if it goes up, which it's gonna start doing, when it flickers, it means it's changing either up or down.
Okay.
So if you start seeing it, if it turns red or it turns blue, and then it starts to flicker, it means it's either gonna go up or it's gonna go back down.
Okay.
And, but usually it's almost dead immediate if you're asking questions.
Okay.
So that's what you're looking for.
Cool beans. Thank you. So that should change back to green now.
I'm gonna reset it. There's a little button right here on top. If it starts just getting stupid, you just push it once and it resets.
Okay. So if the machine is stupid, push the button.
Yeah, if it just starts like flickering a lot,
Mhm.
it could just be like natural temperature, just reset it, and then it will adjust to exactly what the temp is right now. In a lot of locations, like it gets colder throughout the night, so it'll start like changing blue a lot. You just gotta keep resetting
makes
it. But it's warm in here, so it should be fine.
Okay, cool beans. Thank you.
Have fun. Where next?
So Chester, we have your family here with us. Do you want to come out and say hello to her? You give us a sign that you're here to say hello to your family?
So far it says about.
What's it say?
About.
About.
It does, that's what it's been saying is about. It's got, I think that's part of the words that are on it.
Yeah.
But you would be like 5 cousins removed or something like that.
We're part of the same family tree. My maiden name is Gillette.
In fact, Daryl Gillette worked here, so you probably were aware of that if you were hanging around.
If you want, you can interact with the glowing green thing on the bed. You can make the little silver metal thing in the middle hotter or colder.
Just a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why though.
There's also a little thing right here on the chair, the blinking green light. If you interact with it, it can make a word pop up. Choose that level.
Are you tired? Have you had enough? I heard you were interacting with the other group.
These are definitely some of the nicer cells that we've seen tonight, Chester. Can you interact with the thing on the bed? Can you try and make it colder? Nothing new yet.
Just pumping my way back.
Chester hasn't interacted with you so far.
No.
I don't think Chester's here.
I don't think he is either.
I think it's somebody else. I don't think it's Chester.
I mean, Chester would have had a lot of residual energy here for spending how much time here, but, I mean, he didn't pass here. How many years was he here? Do we know?
I don't know.
Wasn't that long. Just the duration of the trial, which maybe I think was a year.
So I'm wondering if, Marcy, I'd be curious if the other people who benefited from using this nice little block of cells, because this, to me, would be solitary. Because this is segregated from everything else.
Kind of, but not at the same time, because these Chester's cells or whatever, there's 2 cells and then there's a communal area for them. So it's kind of like a dorm room almost.
Yeah, right, so I almost wonder if, I mean, once Chester wasn't in these rooms, that wasn't using this area here, I can't imagine they kept it empty for all those years. I would
Yeah,
imagine
no.
that they used it for other prisoners.
Yep. Definitely. And Sean informs me that it is now pouring out.
Is that,
Is it?
yeah, I thought I heard it. Okay, so if it's not Chester here with us, is there anybody here with us? You wanna say hello?
How long was he here? Does it say?
That's what I'm looking for. His trial was in 1906.
Yeah.
Is that a temperature meter?
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to turn it on or?
No, just to make sure I don't forget it. I just-
Oh no, I sat it down because it would have been like poking me in the leg when I sat down.
Gotcha.
His trial. Well, there were a lot of things about the case. Grace's body. The Herkimer County coroner released Grace's body to the undertakers before an autopsy was conducted.
Yep.
So tainted evidence.
Yep, and by the time the autopsy was conducted, the body had already been embalmed, destroying all the evidence.
It's a different time.
Different.
They actually let people walk around and touch the canoe and stuff that
Mhm.
were in there and all kinds of stuff like that.
Because that was the story, right? He killed her in the canoe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Took her previously on a little private thing, and it was just really suspicious on how he randomly went up there with her and
Well, was
kept
it
using it.
Because she had
Rumored
gotten
that she was pregnant.
She had gotten pregnant because the attorney, his attorney brought her fetus, supposedly, from the body, from the autopsy to the trial.
Disgusting.
Mhm.
They had to have TV. Everybody came to watch.
Courts in 1906 were much less concerned with the rights of the accused than they were with punishing criminals. George Ward was the district attorney. Brought evidence to the case that would have been thrown away today. For example, Grace's letters to Chester were taken from his room in Cortland without a search warrant. The hotel register pages bearing Chester's false names were torn out of the books without permission. And then he brought the fetus from the autopsy. Because deemed unnecessary because Chester had already